The main proper. You at one time you were with us. The people who speak on behalf of the poor people, you abandoned us, so we are still there carrying the banner. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity. I want to thank my learned friend, Senior, for the good report. I only want to amplify an important point which he made, and we may not unpack it and appreciate it. When he said he is empowering government to increase the retainer fees of the District Service Commission members through the Public Service Commission, is using a legal term just in ordinary language, is saying that we should increase their pay. For me, I find this very, very critical, because it was provided that the chairman of the District Service Commission shall be paid a salary of 1 million. And that's what is being carried. I would pray that they revise this figure upwards, because if we have a chairman who is on a good retainer, he will be forced to work hard to make sure that he keeps his image well, because he's being facilitated well, and will not pick handouts from the applicants. Even the members, instead of only providing for the chairperson, the Public Service Commission should consider that all members of the District Service Commissions should be given a retainer fee that is sizable. Maybe I would propose that they can move from 1 million of the chairperson to 6, then the members to 3, and we carry on like that, because it's a very, very big problem on the ground.
Honorable Member, what is happening?
Very much, Right Honorable Speaker and Senior Member. What we are requesting, the law raised a very critical issue. He says you are sleeping on the job. I want to give an example of where you are sleeping on the job. The law provides that there shall be 5 members of the District Service Commission. You find a District Service Commission functioning when they have just 3 members. The law provides that the quorum shall be 3. But that does not mean that they should only appoint 3. You can only quote that provision of the law when there is 5 members, and the other 2 are absent. They should be there, and in a very short distance or even a call away, they can report to the commission. But as long as they are not there, that means the District Service Commission is not duly constituted. And this is where you are sleeping on the job. My district, Kagadi district, has just 4. There was a reverend who resigned because he could not cope up with the corruption scandals that were going on. You are aware. He attended in his resignation. And the commission continues to function under that provision that it is the quorum is 3. No. The constitutional ruling of Sam Kutesa provided that the body which is not duly constituted, you cannot function as a body. How do you vote? So this is where we are taking you on, and we want you to provide this house with information that you are not sleeping on job, because almost every district, like the district she was talking of, Mukono, still had the same problem. If you go to Chankwanzi, they have
Honorable, that is understood. What we need now to do is that the Judicial Service Commission should make a follow-up with the District Service Commission, since they are the ones who supervise public service. Yes, Honorable
Speaker, there are instances where district local governments make submission for names that could have been approved by the council but requires the final approval of the Service Commission. Unfortunately, there are instances where Public Service Commission takes too long to respond to districts. We had suggested that the Ministry of Public Service, together with Public Service Commission, needed to have a clear time frame within which they respond to submissions. Maybe the Honorable Minister needs to clarify on that. Two, we had also suggested, Right Honorable Speaker, that, for example, there are districts, actually across the country, there are only 25 substantially appointed district engineers throughout the country. The rest are people who are acting, and most of them have acted for more than 5 years. Yes. We had also suggested that the Ministry of Public Service, together with Public Service Commission, needs to look at a framework where they can deal with some of the challenges that are preventing the local governments from attracting and recruiting such positions. Finally, Right Honorable Speaker, there are also instances where local governments have a lot of issues to be handled. For example, irregularities in the recruitment processes, where complaints come and Public Service Commission needs to deal with such complaints. Unfortunately, they take too long, and the law requires that they have to act within a certain period, and if they don't, then it renders all the complaints redundant. The Honorable Minister needs to clarify on some of those, what exactly they are trying to do to address this. Otherwise, it's a big problem at local government level, and we also need to deal with, Madam Speaker, the question of chairpersons of Service Commission getting 1 million shilling, while the rest of the members have to be at the mercy of locally generated revenue. The 1 million is from the consolidated, but the other members get allowances from local revenue. We had suggested that we need to standardize so all can be charged on the consolidated. Thank you very much.
These issues have cropped up, and the Public Service Commission and the Ministry of Public Service and local government are aware. And the Cabinet actually directed that Ministry of Public Service and local government plus the Attorney General should look into these issues and provide concrete recommendations which will help in a way to remove all these issues and outcries. Some of issues include corruption and what have you, and some of the delays and the political interference, especially in the constitution of the district service commissions and their performance. So I was saying, yes, we have gone ahead and we have more or less done our work, and we are soon going to present a cabinet paper on all these issues with practical recommendations, and once it's adopted, then action is going to be taken. It is not a question of sleeping.
How long? When you say soon.
How long? How long?
Because we are going into a budgeting process. Yeah. We are going into a budgeting process, and we are saying, let's get a way of increasing pay. Let's get a way of having a retainer for these people.
That is quite in order. It's quite in order, yes. Oh yes, we have also found it. It's in order. Let these people be paid, not just retainers. In fact, we are proposing not just a retainer. Let them be paid a salary. Because the revenues of the districts vary, we are saying let the salary come from the consolidated fund. But, well, I'm just mentioning the recommendations which this study has done and which are going to be presented to Cabinet. Yes, but the essence of it is that, yes, we are privy of some of these shortcomings and the gaps, and we are ready to ensure that these gaps are plugged so that we have vibrant and quite operational district service commissions. The issue of digitalization, yes, it has started. It's not right up to the level that we want it, but at least suffice it to say that the journey has begun, and it will not end until its final destination. So, Right Honourable Speaker, That, with those few examples, show that we are not sleeping and that we are quite awake, and we shall actually and we shall deliver these service commissions to the level that we want them, that Parliament is dictating, and in fact that the public wants them to be. Thank you very much.
As reading his report, I was so worried that the Public Service Commission that is in charge of the other civil servants is understaffed. I think that is a big challenge, and on the side of government, they should take that as a serious case. We do not want to see the one in charge of recruitment also understaffed, because it will cause problems to the rest of the entity. Exactly. Right Honourable Speaker, the Honourable also in his report made the observation that the Public Service Commission is working on an IT risk management strategy and comprehensive information technology security policy. It is very prudent and important for a country to have a database of all its civil servants in that category. And I am very happy that finally the Public Service Commission is finding it prudent, and I pray that it will not go halfway, like how sometimes they start developments and they end halfway. In conclusion, Right Honourable Speaker, my honourable colleague has talked about induction. It is very bad to appoint people and they are not inducted. Just like us here at Parliament, given that we believe that we have the brains, but you have often, Right Honourable Speaker, given us all the induction, guided us to help us in our work.